Aries. This is the week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Aries, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message, and feel free to comment below to share what you're experiencing. There's always an extended reading, which I hope you guys will actually join me for. This is not a half reading. Don't worry about it. That's just where I could be more candid with you and straightforward and not have to worry about the YouTube algorithm. And then we go deeper into the messages, and there's a romance specific reading that's included in that reading. So just so that you guys know, if you're looking for personal readings, I do those too. Absolutely. I'm an astrologer as well, so I can do a deep dive into your chart, into synastry with your partner if you so wish. All of those services are listed on my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can find it there. Choose what service is best for you. This is a timeless message, so it comes to you when you're supposed to hear it, when you need to hear it, when you're inviting the message in. This channel is actually filled with thousands of videos like that. So what I recommend is that whatever calls to you, it's yours. It's yours. It's your reading. So let's dive in. Trust in divine detours. That means surprises are coming, and that is not a surprise because of how active Uranus is at the time that I'm creating this video. And then we have sweet results await, which is, listen, the busy bee gets the honey. It's also very Leo energy, and this is very Sagittarius energy, that almost chaotic sense of adventure everywhere, surprises, let me just roll with it, and, you know, attack life in an optimistic way. So it's not what I predict will happen, but it's how I react to what's happening that is actually making what's happening become so successful. So it's trust in divine detours and sweet results await. God's going to intervene on your behalf to help redirect you to where you need to be or where you want to be. It just sometimes it's not clear for us which direction we need to head into. So look, Aries, for this week, there's going to be subtle, gentle, but very obvious interactions with God, the universe, the divine, whatever you'd like to call it, that are gently redirecting you in order to really help you get where it knows you want to go. It's just there's a sense of, yeah, Aries may be a little bit lost right now. Trust in the detours. So it may feel like something that you expected to happen didn't happen, or somebody didn't call, or that suddenly you have to do this when you had planned on doing that. Go with that flow. This is very, very important because you're being gently guided through redirection to the happiness that you have been asking for, right? So the universe has definitely heard you, and it's trying to help you, almost like that omniscient aerial view of the maze that you're stuck in, right? And it's trying to give you these subtle taps to tell you which direction to go. So expect that there will be a lot of these synchronicities and redirections this week that are actually there to help you. And then we have Spirit has your back. I mean, that's just an extension of where I was already talking, what we already got with this. So this is definitely that sense of that higher perspective, that aerial view. This is eagle spirit, great spirit, trying to communicate to you directly. A lot of times you will be communicated, especially through animals, that will help to just redirect you at the right time. Spirit has your back sometimes also this card to me is Capricornian energy. It talks about authority and law, legalities, even government. So there is something that is official that is going to be helping you out as well. It doesn't have to be with the government. It could be with your boss. It could be in your family. Something that is official or possesses authority is going to somehow, it's going to work out at that level, or you're going to find assistance coming from that. As well as, like, that's how it could play out in the 3D. But it's really spirit, like, stepping in to redirect you, guide you, and help you know, like, where to look. Because especially when you're dealing with different kinds of laws or rules or whatever, like authority things, figures, whatever you're dealing with, sometimes it's hard because you don't even know where to look. It's almost like spirit's going to guide you to exactly the clause or the rule or the law that you need to look at. Or they're going to guide you exactly to the right person that's actually competent, that can actually help you, instead of getting, you know, the social worker that is just a mess. You're going to get the one that's experienced and knows exactly how to solve your problem. So it's kind of like that. It's going to start filtering out that way as well. We have Let It Shine, which is you will finally be heard, or you'll finally be seen. Peacock energy for me represents Scorpionic energy. So Aries, what this is saying is something has been buried, and you're finally able to let it out, speak, or be heard. You're finally able to be heard. Like, there's finally visibility into what you are, who you are. Like it's almost like fresh. It's like, this is everything I'm capable of, you know. Instead of walking around like Peacock does regularly, just sort of walking down with its long tail dragging behind it, right? Suddenly, boom, you're going to show what you're really capable of, or everything is going to finally come out and be obvious. And it's like, thank God. Which could also be emotional as well. Emotional release, like get it all off your chest. And then we have be generous of spirit, more Leo energy. I don't know why this Leo energy keeps coming up, but maybe you know why, and we're going to get deeper into that as well. We have sweet results await, right? Trust in divine detours. This may all be happening through Leo energy, or simply this. There's integrity here. There's courage here, but courage, not stupid courage. There's integrity here. Now, for most of this week, while I'm creating the reading, Mars is conjunct the sun, and of course Mars is your ruling dignitary. It is in Scorpio. The sun is Leo's ruling dignitary. It is also in Scorpio. It's Scorpio season this year, and honestly, Aries, I think that there's some connection there. There's some understanding and coming into a powerful sense of you not feeling like you need to hide anything anymore, and actually be feeling in some ways like you've been resurrected. Like those places in which you have been buried, you're not buried anymore. Suddenly, like, you can breathe more. Those kind of energies are starting to happen to you. And this is also very look at me energy. It's like a time where you want to be seen, where you're confident and you're happy to be seen, where it's just like those revelations, like you're fine with all eyes on you, and maybe you even want it. So this would be a really good week to be visible and to put yourself out there, and to not be afraid to be a little more seen, because people will notice you. The right people will notice you. So go ahead and ask your questions. Go ahead and file your complaints. Go ahead and make your phone calls and have your conversations, because you will be redirected to the right person who can help you, or who can, you know, shine that spotlight on you that you need. You will be seen. You will be heard. Let's get a moon card. We do have this beautiful full moon. So if you're watching years from now, then Aries, this is the full moon of October 28th of 2023. So it's a full moon in Taurus. So I'm pulling a full moon. Wow, that's a lot. We have, first of all, third quarter moon that has come out. Adjustments are required. And so yes, this is the confirmation. Your intuition was correct, Aries. There is something wrong. There's something going wrong. There's something not right. Like something has not like it's not adding up, you're correct. You may not know which cog fell loose from the clock. You may not know which spark plug died in the car. You may not know which rule or line of the law was disregarded, but you're going to find out. But you do know something's off, right? We're going to have to make adjustments, and adjustments are required. And trust in divine detours, because you're being directed in the place where you're going to be able to solve these issues and get this information. And not only are they required, adjustments will be possible this week to help sort of recalibrate and resituate and set you back into the right place. We also have surrender to the divine full moon, and full moon is coming up. So that is a confirmation of, this is first of all release, a sense of surrender. Let God take the wheel. Let the universe take the wheel. Adjustments are required, but you're not going to be able to course correct this quickly. So let God take the wheel, and God is going to course correct. This is once again reiterating and reminding you, I guess universe really wants you to know this, because it's constantly reiterating it. Let me take the wheel. I am readjusting you, like a chiropractor. You know, it's like the universe has to readjust you this week. It is happening for your good, for your betterment, for your advancement. It is not happening against you. Please trust this process. This is very, very important. There's also a sense of be willing to make the changes when you know or get the message that these are the changes that need to be made. Don't be stubborn about it. Don't fight against it. It may be very difficult this week. You may be extra pugilistic because of Mars rubbing up against the sun and against Mercury. I think it'll be very bright and very wise. But it's also in opposition to Jupiter, so it can be very kind of explosive as well. But it is a wonderful time to take risks. I usually try to keep people away from it, but it's one of those positions or aspects with Mars where, yeah, it's a really great time to take risks. So Aries, absolutely, this is a sense of, yeah, you're going to have to readjust what you're doing, and I'm guiding you in that direction in order for you to do the right thing and make the right choices and make the right adjustments, right? It's not like being shooting in the dark. Surrender to the divine and adjust as necessary. Okay, let's dig into tarot. And we're going to try, if anything comes up in the past, it's because it is literally playing out now or has catalyzed what's happening now. And if anything comes out in the future, well, we're definitely going to look into the future and not only see the outcome, but see the full process. So hang with me. If you normally watch this channel, you know that I normally do Aries videos sooner. I had an emergency in the family, and I've been, back and forth from the hospital. There's just been a lot of concerns there. So ultimately, I'm only available for when I'm actually available, and it's just been a stressful week. So not that I'm putting you guys off or anything like that. I just wanted you to know that. So what came out is there's a bit of confusion here, right? Not really understanding what's the important thing. What should I be looking at? Is anything that I'm looking at actually important? And usually with Seven of Cups, no. There's been a lot of distraction. And in some ways, you kind of want to walk away and let everything fall to the ground, because somehow intuitively that none of these are the right answers for you. So, do what you got to do, but don't ever feel like you're forced to make a choice when what you're being offered, even if you have 100 different offers, if what you're being offered doesn't work, it's not right for you, then hold your standards and don't compromise them. You know what you want. That's a blessing. When you know what you want, it's a blessing. Now, when you don't know what you want, then no choice is bad, and you're just sort of experimenting, and maybe that's what you should be doing this week. Either way, there are a lot of options available to you. We do have this sense of being single, being free, or at the very least being independent, so that you can be in a position to enjoy this perusing, right? Or this this selection or these choices in front of you. There are a lot of options. Now, of course, I'm not, if you're in a happy marriage, God bless, I'm not talking about just your romantic life. You really do have to pick up on your intuition, like, what do I feel like this is happening in my life? It's here. Could be jobs. It could also just be a situation that you're in. You're trying to work it out at your work or with your family. And there's been a lot of confusion here. There is holding tight, and your value is coming in. Your value is coming in. People are seeing the worth and value of you, maybe because you do so much. Now, intuitively, we have the High Priestess here leading us into the future. Follow your intuition, trust your instincts. Intuitively, you know that there's some place that you're going to end up to or arrive. So maybe we can get a little bit more into that. Where is our intuition guiding us or leading us? Maybe it's that full moon. It's guiding us to a place of certainty within our actions. Because right now, so this is what the cards are saying, right now we are confused and we do have to collect more information. So really it's saying just watch what's being offered and how it's being offered, and don't make judgments, but sort of like make notes. Take notes on all of this information now, because in some ways it's not right now time to make a decision. It's time to absorb the information so that in the future you will be certain. There will be financial security. There will be a sense of you being able to take control over the situation and then make a really quick decision. It's like simply this. Let the intake go very slow. Let the uploading go very slow so that it's very, very particular, and you make sure you get all the nuances, and then the output is going to be like lightning speed because you're going to be certain. Let's go to the extended. I can't wait to see what comes out. I'll see you guys there. The links are below.